Got some silly background music. Let's go. Feeding the ducks. Yeah. Get down.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
see Casey grooving over here, but I can. He's got them sweet, sweet moves.
Get it, girl.
Tonight's episode of the Out of This World reality TV show. Scar Wars will not be seen at this time. Hans be damned. We bring you this epic podcast.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you.
Music.
Lovers
Only.
What is up? It is Saturday. For Music Lovers Only. Here we are. There's two of us here today.
You have to
It's
say
not
that intro.
Yeah.
Make sure Alex is on next time you use that one.
Well, I'm going to share it afterwards. I just didn't want to premiere it until I premiere it on here, and then I'll share it to
All right, sorry.
Scar Wars.
That was pretty good.
What's up, Mr. Joshua Ricks? How you doing? Yeah, I just spliced it into the intro instead of trying to click, because there's so much buttons I got to click just before we start. I'm up here like click, behind the scenes. But yeah, we're going to do Artist Roulette. This is our third installment of it. I like the Artist Roulettes because we kind of get to hear the weird artists that everybody picks beforehand. We get to pick one of our own, and then so we kind of know what we're getting into, and then, I can bring up some better conversation maybe, about the bands. Said James picked Yatra, not Sebastian Yatra, but Yatra, the doomcore metal band.
Okay, that took me a little while too.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is James doing to me? I mean, he's into some weird stuff, but I didn't think he was into that. But hey, teach their own. But it wasn't the Spanish version, all Spanish. It was the metal band Yatra. I think it was sludge, stoner, doom metal is what their genre was. And what Miss Just Alex, her pick was Bilmuri. All one word. But,
And not the Caddyshack Bilmuri.
Not the Caddyshack Bilmuri. This guy was a little interesting. Johnny Frank, Franck, however you pronounce that. He formed this one-man band project, in 2016, and I'd say it's kind of psychedelic, kind of trippy, kind of, hip hop.
Yeah, I liked it. I've been listening to a bunch of it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And then what you picked, Corey Taylor, obviously of Slipknot.
And
I think
Stone
everybody's
Sour, and he does some of his own stuff as well.
Yeah, he just dropped a new solo album, and I mean, the Stone Sour I can take hit or miss.
There's a couple I like, but one of the new ones he just dropped, I really liked one of the songs especially, but a couple of them were pretty good too. So
yeah,
it's just showing his range in one, because you see what he can do, watch him do both. But yeah, I'm not like a huge Stone Sour fan, but there's some I like.
Yeah, with the video for Bother, he just looks goofy with long hair. I'm glad he cut his hair, and I mean, with the mask you couldn't tell. So I mean, when they finally unmasked and he started the Stone Sour, I'm like, boy, he's a goofy. And I mean, I got to go back and go, that's not the same guy. It's
crazy though that he could pull off those two characters basically at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess everybody knew by 2002 when they came back together. So
yeah, I think that was all prior to, but it was. I love Slipknot, so that was an easy one. And then I picked Yelawolf. I don't know if you've listened to much Yelawolf.
I hadn't before. I'd heard of him, and I asked my son because he knows more. And then once I started seeing a bunch of the people that he had collaborated with, especially later on, I know I've heard a couple of those.
Yeah,
and so I listened to a bunch of that. It was a good topics this week. It was cool, wide range.
Like I said, I think he did one for some movie or TV show. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but me and the kid listened to it when we were driving home yesterday. But and then we got our wild card, which I guess we could just pick whatever the hell we wanted. Maybe something that we couldn't quite fit into another category. We could just throw it in here. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're hanging in there. Like
we were drowning without you. We were waiting for the good people to get here.
Yeah, Alex is on the shit list. Out having fun with without us.
Oh,
I'm just saying, where was my invite, man?
Yeah,
he's thoroughly enjoying himself, sending me a whole bunch of videos. Yeah. So
he acted like we were mad he wasn't going to be here. We were mad we weren't there.
Yeah,
that's understood.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a hell of a time.
That's good. But you want to go ahead? We kind of went through all of the four that we chose, and then the wild card is, whatever the hell we want to pick. Like we said, one that maybe couldn't fit on another show that we just want to throw it in there all random and weird like we do.
So what I did was, for my wild card, is I messaged Alex and I was like, pick something for me.
Yeah, he could at least send in a topic like James did.
Well, so Alex picked Vic Ruggiero for me. So I'm going to start off with that one. And he's a part of the Slackers, which is Alex's favorite band.
Not who I was thinking.
Yeah. And they are completely, like, his solo stuff is completely different from, what the Slackers are. And I love it. The song I picked by him is Till the Early Morning. And it is very heavy on harmonica and acoustic guitar. And it's right up my alley. And I love it. And his voice is so beautiful.
Yeah.
That was a really good song. I messaged him. I was like, I'm actually really pissed off. I never listened to him before I got with you.
Well, I kind of feel that way about Bilmuri. That was a good pick.
Dude, that
was an awesome pick.
Yeah.
Dude, they're such a good band. Such a good band. I'll go ahead and say my pick for Bilmuri is Pain.
Pain?
Yeah, I have that.
I'll take that one off my list.
I have that song on like all of my playlists because damn it, it's such a good one.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I didn't have time to listen to all of it because he has a pretty good catalog.
Yeah, Bilmuri's fucking great. And that was one of those bands I just randomly found on Spotify like a year ago. And I was like, damn, I don't know where the fuck these guys been.
I don't know if it's technically a band. I mean, from what I've seen, it was just a one-man project. And
I don't really know too much about it.
Yeah.
Like, I just listen to the music. I don't really dig into it.
You ever heard of the band called Attack Attack?
Yes.
That's him, the front man.
Oh, is it?
Johnny Frank.
That.
Frank.
Vac.
Well, that explains why I like it so much.
Yeah. So I liked it. That was a good pick.
I don't know how to pronounce yours, Josh.
Yelawolf.
Yelawolf.
Yeah.
I want to say Yela.
Yelawolf.
That's definitely not up my. But I listened to a couple songs, and really the only one I could get into is Throw It Up.
Throw It Up.
I tried so hard, Josh. I love you so much, but I couldn't get into it.
You didn't find the right ones. You didn't find.
You're gonna have to send me some then.
He's got a pretty big catalog too.
Yeah, no, I saw that. No, it's just like, I know there's a song he did with Travis Barker, and I know that one. I just couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, Punk, I think.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Like, I know that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll have to send me some because I was apparently just not finding the right songs. Because I was just like, this is just noise.
There are a few of them that I don't like, but there are a lot that I do.
Just not up my alley. The next one, I'll do James's weird ass one. Yatra.
Yeah. Not Sebastian Yatra again. Not Sebastian Yatra.
I didn't do that when I saw all the messages. That one, it was a hard one for me to get into as well. Like, that's a pretty obscure band, it seems like.
Yeah, they didn't have a ton. One or two of the songs had a fair amount of views, and then most of the rest of them were, I mean, way better than anything I get, but still not not a lot of views.
Yeah, I did Smoke is Rising. That was really the only one I could really get through.
I liked that one. That was on my list too. That's 2 you've taken of mine.
I love you, Coach.
I have a backup for every one of them tonight. It could be weird.
See, I feel like I don't need backups anymore because I just jump in here and ruin everybody's day and leave.
That's okay.
Yeah, you get the first pick.
You've earned it.
Yep.
I'm like, bye guys, enjoy, figure it out.
Hello, motherfuckers.
And then Coach, for yours, Corey Taylor. I did From Can to Camp because I absolutely love that song.
Yes.
That's another one that I have on the majority of my playlist is that song. So
that solo one, right?
Yeah.
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 His range and his solo stuff, especially the later stuff, is just creepy. That puts it all together. I mean, because he goes in and out of singing to rock or whatever, So
yeah, which I really enjoyed that. That one was really good, and I know that one has a couple other people in it. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Yeah. But yeah, so From Can to Camp, Corey Taylor, that's gonna be mine. Sorry, my brother's messaging me. I'm on my phone at work, so I'm like.
So I think that was it, right? That was all.
Yeah, that
all
was
our 5. Yeah.
Good list.
Yeah.
Especially since 2 of ours were the same.
You know what? I was listening since I couldn't attend last week. I changed my list around quite a bit for the summer songs.
Yeah.
And I was fucking cracking up watching the show because if I wouldn't have changed my list as much as I did, I would have had the same exact list as James. Every single song that James said was on my original list. And I was like, God damn, I'm glad I fucking changed my shit around. Well, we were so close. I think we were 1 song off, but we were dead on from having the same fucking list.
That's crazy.
The last 2 episodes, Alex ended up with 7 songs. And so when he was reading your list and that, I'm like, he's doing it again. What the hell? I'm sitting there going back to the playback, chopping it up. And I'm like, how many number 2s do we got here, bud?
I told him that that night when I got home, I was like, you said 7 songs, bro. And then it made me laugh because you only put 3 or 4 of them on the playlist on YouTube, which made it even funnier.
Well, I put 5.
Did you?
I think some of them I moved down to the bottom.
Yeah, I think because when you go under Alex's, there's only 4 there, and I was like, you said 7 songs. That's hilarious.
Well, I think people can move the playlist, and I think it's I think it changes. So I put it in an order, but if anybody gets in there, I still hadn't got last week's done because shit hit the fan in the middle of the podcast last week. I got a message. I kind of just blew it off, and so I don't want to get into it, but I was like, what the fuck is going? Ramrodded the whole damn weekend. So
fun.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on? I'm done.
Oh, while we're on here, can we do a big congratulations to Matt and Elizabeth on their wedding today?
Definitely.
Congratulations.
I'm really bummed I can't be in Wichita today for that.
Barleycorn's got his little show and for the after party, I think. They're probably doing the ceremony there too, I
don't know. I just know I was going to try to make it to the reception. Me and Shane and our friend Tony all decided we were going to go naked. So I'm excited to see if they actually go through with it.
All right. I might go.
Go Walt Whitman on them.
It'll be fun wedding pictures to see for sure.
Oh, yeah. Getting streaks in the background. Awesome.
Okay, well, it was fun. I'm glad I got to stay on a little bit longer than usual.
Yes, thank you. It was nice having you. Have a good night.
You too, guys. Bye.
Bye, just Alex.
So yeah, Coach, why don't you go ahead and go? I'm
right.
sure, I don't know. Like I said, there is more of a chance you have this. I mean, the artist, so there could be doubles again.
Well, we'll see. If so, you'll get over it, or one of us will. For my obscure one or my random pick, just because I've been listening to a little bit of it, some Iggy Pop. I'm bored. It just makes me laugh.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those songs you could have wrote. You just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's obviously it's just nonsense, whatever. And since I don't know if there'll ever be a topic we'll ever get to play for that one, I just wanted to use it.
Yeah, right on.
From Yatra, I did first have Smoke is Rising, but I went with Hour of the Dragon,
Nice.
which was a pretty good one, and I jammed that one all the way through. And I mean, that would be definitely like good workout music or anger music. I just, I don't listen to a ton of that outside of Slipknot and a couple others, so it was a little, but it was cool. From my pick, Corey Taylor, I did Slipknot, I did Kill Pop, which is one of my favorite, and then I just because it was also my pick, I did Black John from Stone Sour, which is actually a pretty good one and a little bit later stuff. So, but that's just a honorable mention.
Oh, your backup.
And then Yelawolf, I did Billy and the Purple Dotson, which is freaking awesome. And that's like when he's completely into his flow and he gets it pretty hard, and it's the other dude that's in there is good too. So, and it's
kind of hard to pin him down on a genre because I mean he started out straight up, hip hop, and I mean Eminem found him and put him up. He was the first one to give him a deal and got him blowing up. But I mean he's had like country albums, like I said, he did stuff with Shooter Jennings that is more on the rock style, and so I mean he did some stuff with Bob. One of my favorites is Bubba Sparks' song he did. The name just eluded me, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep listening some more because I enjoyed, like I said, I listened probably more of the rap stuff or the hip hop.
Yeah,
I enjoyed most of that. And then from Bilmuri, I did have Pain. Actually, I didn't. It was on my list, and I went with About a Cashew,
nice.
Which was also just a funny one mixed with it's kind of like that Tenacious D stuff where even playing around or whatever, they're freaking awesome. They play good, sing good, so fun. I think that was my list.
That was your list. Okay. I think for mine on it were Wildcard. I went with Aesop Rock.
Okay.
He just dropped a new song called Mindful Solutionism. And I mean, he hadn't dropped anything in a while. He's put stuff out, but I've always loved him. He's on Rhyme Sayers, excuse me, with Atmosphere.
Okay.
And he's always got, it's storytelling, weird storytelling, and but just beautiful flow, just the way he writes, the way his mind works.
Oh yeah.
And so for my Yatra by James, I went with Terminate by Sword. I think that was off their 22 album, Born into Chaos. And like I said, it all kind of saying that's kind of how doom, stoner metal, sludge metal is. I mean, it's just slow and, this one kind of had some spots where it sped up, and I listened to 2 or 3 songs, but not 2 or 3, but I listened to more than that. But a lot of them just, if the intro is really stupid slow, I'm like, skip. I mean, you need to punch me in the face right away.
Sometimes I'll give it a second. I'll just go like 30 seconds or in, and they're still doing that. And then a minute in, and then like, okay, they're going to do it right here. And then 30 more seconds. And then.
I liked it, but it wasn't, like I said,
I don't know if it's one I'll go back to. Sorry. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, something doing, minute, just, tedious work or something, like mowing the yard with it. It'd probably be great,
Okay.
Put some headphones on.
Working out, punching something like that.
Yeah. Getting some frustrations out. But my Bilmuri, I had to go with absolutely cranking my effing hog.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I go with that one?
Yeah, that's one of the best titles ever, if anything.
Yeah. And that's off his 2020 album, Eggy Pocket, which I don't know. A lot of weird names, a lot of weird. This particular video is the one that sold me because it's like a mushroom trip, is what it reminds me of. I was like, wow.
Hell yeah.
Not that I would ever know anything about that.
I was going to say, from what you've been told.
Yes.
Same.
From what Mr. Aldape told me. Yeah, we'll throw him under the bus because he's not here.
Yeah, well, he does. He openly talks about it. So,
so that leaves Corey Taylor. I went with, like I said, haven't listened to much of the Corey Taylor stuff solo, but I mean, I did when he was doing Slipknot stuff, acoustic and solo. Snuff really grabbed me, that version, but even the Slipknot version, both of them, has always been a favorite. So Snuff would be my pick from him.
Awesome.
And then I guess that leaves Yelawolf, and I went with Row Your Boat off of a 2017 album, Trial by Fire. And that's got a lot of good ones on there. And like I said, some of his early stuff, it's very, very, club type music.
Okay.
I mean, like, so it's definitely played in the club. What's going on, my man? Just
hopefully Dick's
some
gets a couple
music
picks tomorrow.
Some foosball.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
That was a good list, man. You need to, if you do, there's a new one that he came out with, Corey Taylor, and it's Now We Are the Rest, or it just came out yesterday or the day before or whatever. And it's like a mix of like 3 types of music in one, which I like that kind of stuff. So,
well, he did at least one song with Tech Nine. And I was kind of thinking about throwing Tech Nine on here, but I forgot about it and then remembered Aesop Rock. So
cool. Oh yeah, that's a bunch of different music to go check out. I appreciate those kind because I get to do research in advance on
that's kind of the fun of it.
Listened to before, so that's my first one, and I had fun.
But I think I'll do last week's playlist, get it set up, and maybe I'll do them a week out. I don't know. Just kind of see how that goes. I'm always playing with algorithms and trying to notice patterns on all this stuff. It's so far no pattern. I'm just still throwing stuff on the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the donut hole after we wrap this up and try to pedal some art, listen to some banjo music, and so anybody out there in TV land wants to come,
that's the ICP.
Well, I mean, anybody can come. It's welcome to anybody, but more than an hour drive, you might not make it. But all right, well, we're gonna wrap this up then and get off here. And I'm gonna get cleaned up. And oh wait, I do want to show something. That just made me. My mind went into the gutter for a minute. So I've been working on this digital art that snapped me out of my little creative funk. You ever been slapped in the face by an angry beaver?
That's I
was thinking it would be nice, to get out and actually, do those things that we did when we were younger. I mean, maybe not you. You've been married since right after high school, pretty much, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Since I was 21. I've been with her since 2 months after high school.
Yeah, so you probably didn't get to go out on the hunt in the clubs back in the day.
Not for girls, no. I mean, we went drinking and done I wingmanned it. I've hooked many men up with their significant others or ex-others or divorcees or whatever,
Yeah. You ain't got a good track record. All right, well, wish me luck.
Others.
Wish me luck. Find me an angry beaver and sell some art.
You need to find you some angry beaver.
All right, later.